jeopardize her unborn children's lives.
Now, Jane Seymour and her husband say they're ready to sue over a story.
All the girls thought you were
had
cute,
a very
cute. I had a premature mustache.
David Schwimmer and Jonathan Silverman, two of TV's single guys, great friends since high school.
Schwimmer and I were usually the short, wide receivers.
Definitely short and wide.
Plus, Pierce Brosnan. Why the new Bond movie is so special to this 007. He says he made it for his late wife, Cassie.
During the making of it, you kind of quietly think to yourself, well, how am I doing, kiddo? Is it okay?
And then, behind the scenes with Tina Turner as she belts out the Bond theme.
O.J. Simpson, making money signing autographs in Atlantic City. Plus,
how am I going to do it? You want to know? How?
Oprah Winfrey's big money movie deal, Kathy Lee's red rubber costume, and then...
Hi, T. I'm Bridget Hall.
She's sexy and 17. Now, supermodel Bridget Hall dons bikinis on the island of St. Bart's. And it's all for her very own calendar.
Okay, T, what do you think?
This is Entertainment Tonight for Tuesday, October 31st, 1995. Hi, I'm Mark Steinis, filling in for John Tesh.
And happy Halloween, everybody. And Mark, I'm Mary Hart. 2 weeks ago, Clint Eastwood sued a tabloid newspaper and won. Now another Hollywood star is angry and threatening to go to court over the excess of tabloid journalism. Jane Seymour has come to E.T. to set the record straight. Here's Pat O'Brien.
I didn't faint on the set. No, I didn't take any falls. I have put on a little bit more weight than they say here. It's another 10 pounds.
And with that, Jane Seymour is denying a tabloid report that claims she's endangering the lives of her unborn twins by continuing to work. On the set of her TV show, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Jane and husband James Keach told us they may even sue.
It's absolute bull. These people are complete jerks, and they'll do anything to sell a story that's untrue. Anybody who reads this stuff and believes it really ought to have their head examined.
Jane and James are the latest celebrities to lash out at the tabloid media. Earlier this month, Clint Eastwood won his lawsuit against the National Enquirer over an interview he said he never gave. Robert De Niro is accused of hitting a tabloid photographer in New York. And just last week, Alec Baldwin allegedly punched tabloid photographer Alan Zanger for trying to take pictures of his newborn daughter. Zanger, the photographer, plans to press charges, but Baldwin is fighting back on television. Tomorrow night, he'll appear on The Tonight Show. He's expected to tell Jay Leno more about the brouhaha. Meantime, Baldwin is getting some support from his Hollywood heavyweights.
I know that rage that he must have felt, especially with a new baby. Anybody that's had a baby understands the incredible importance of the moment when you bring them home for the first time.
Hey, he's my hero for smacking the guy. And I've been, a victim of this myself, where they actually say things, and quite crude and rude and inflammatory things to get a reaction.
To see the amount of interference that goes on in one's life just because one is a public figure, I think a lot of people have had enough.
But not all stars have the same problem with tabloids.
I think half the stuff they say is true, It's just, us in the public eye, we got to keep our noses clean, Otherwise, we get busted.
Hate to say it, but the stark reality is that when you look at the landscape of being a celebrity in the 90s, it's part of the deal. But we may have to change the old Hollywood adage that any publicity is good publicity. Mark and Mary?
Take a deep breath, swallow hard, right? Every time.
It's the old spell your name right. That's why you hope to have a name like Schwarzenegger.
Thank you, Pat.
Well, it may have cost her in the ratings, but Oprah Winfrey has taken the high road and steered clear of sleaze and sex and sensationalism on her talk show this season. Now she's headed for the big screen with the most family-oriented of Hollywood studios.
It's the best thing that has happened to me.
Just when Oprah Winfrey thought things couldn't get any better, they do. Disney has given the queen of TV talk the big-time invitation to the big screen. Oprah has signed a 5-year deal not only to produce movies, but to star in them as well.
Acting is my passion. I've been saying it, and nobody's been paying any attention to me. So finally, the Disney folks heard me. They say, the girl says she want to act. Let's give her some work. You're an actor's director. Yeah, you are.
First up for Winfrey is Beloved, based on the book by Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison. But despite Hollywood's call, the talk show must go on.
How am I going to do it? You want to know? How?
I have no idea. And while she's working on those new movie projects, Oprah will be busy on television as well. She will produce 200 more episodes of her talk show before beginning acting chores on Beloved.
Wow. And as Oprah remains dignified, one of her talk show competitors went wacky this Halloween. We caught Kathy Lee Gifford in the ET net. It was a happy Halloween on Regis and Kathy Lee this morning, but no witch could compare with Kathy Lee's red rubber suit and special do.
I don't know how people wear these things. It hurts.
Let me look at you as a bald woman.
Without naming names, is Hugh Grant your first movie star?
No.
Divine Brown, who made international headlines after being arrested with Hugh Grant, appears this week on Danny Bonaducci's new talk show. And after some questions about her life as a prostitute, Divine is given a makeover by the new program. Some of showbiz's hottest young actresses suited up for their very first modeling gig at the Nicole Miller Fashion Show.
It's just really scary. I mean, the lights, you can't see anything, you can't hear anything, your heart's beating a mile a minute.
I was nervous, but it felt pretty good once I was out there.
The 1996 Academy Awards will have a new producer. Composer Quincy Jones signed up this morning and called someone to host immediately.
Oh, it was a very long conversation. Whoopi, you want to do the Oscars? Yeah, baby.
And in case you missed it, he said Whoopi, not David Letterman, will be hosting next year's Oscars.
Whoopee. There were two Best Actress Oscars winners at last night's premiere of Home for the Holidays in Hollywood. Jodie Foster directed the movie. Julie Moran talked with the star, Holly Hunter.
Jodie Foster and Holly Hunter led off a parade of stars from the movie, including Robert Downey Jr., Steve Guttenberg, Cynthia Stevenson, and Charles Durning. The big turnout and Oscar buzz bodes well for the comedy. Jodie directed and handpicked Holly to head up the cast.
I never thought of anybody else but Holly Hunter, so we were thrilled that she said yes immediately.
Action! Holly plays the normal one in a wacky family.
What do two Academy Award winners talk about when they get together?
Nothing but Academy Awards. It's Oscar, Oscar, Oscar.
In the story, Holly comes home for Thanksgiving and total chaos.
You were the youngest of 7? You must have some Thanksgiving stories, some wild stories.
Chaotic.
Yeah. Any crazy relatives?
My family is normal, totally normal.
Things are anything but normal in Holly's other movie, Copycat. She plays a cop tracking down a serial killer stalking Sigourney Weaver.
The man who has killed 5 women in this city was just in your apartment.
Holly's almost a foot shorter than Sigourney, which meant she stood while Weaver sat in many scenes.
That's not a new or unusual phenomenon for me.
Right.
I'm 5'2", and I know it.
Well, there was a turkey with all the trimmings for the stars working on Home for the Holidays. The Thanksgiving dinner scene took 10 days to shoot, requiring the roasting of 64 turkeys, and the stars had to eat and eat and eat and eat. Home for the Holidays, a great movie, opens this Friday.
You'll have to excuse me if I belch after that.
Not on camera, Mark, please.
Wow.
Thanks, Julie. Tina Turner has the perfectly buffed Bond babe bod, and she has the voice to match. Want proof? Here's her video of the title song from the newest Bond thriller, GoldenEye, and it's an ET exclusive. Tina Turner's on a secret mission to put her own spin on a 007 theme song. It's codenamed GoldenEye for the new James Bond movie.
It sounds like the right track for the movie. You know, some soundtracks, to me, sometimes they don't actually go with the movie somehow. It just sounds like a good song, you know, and this one sounds like it really fits the movie.
Tina says she's been a big Bond fan for years, and singing this song is helping her fulfill a dream. She's always wanted to be a Bond girl.
Yes, but, you know, my reputation is so strong as a singer that, unfortunately, it could be hindering my movie career, but I'm still hanging on. I'll wait. I think it's time again for a really good Bond movie.
And the super spy Tina Turner sings for, of course, is Pierce Brosnan. Now he talks about the emotion behind his mission as 007. Coming up, the new James Bond dedicates his movie to the wife he loved and lost.
I want it to be good and for her memory.
Plus, friend David Schwimmer and the single guy. We've got the pictures when they were class clowns.
We first met in 9th grade. No one else would speak to us.
Then, OJ's cashing in, but will Americans stand in line for his autograph?
Plus, she's 17 and ready to be sexy. Bridget Hall invites us to the Caribbean for every hot shot in her new calendar. Next on E.T.
William Baldwin, Cindy Crawford.
Kate!
They have 24 hours to find out who wants her dead.
Somebody knows every move we make.
And why. Fair Game. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Let's face it, fire's the only way to cook a burger.
It's true.
Like you're stranded on a desert island. What do you want with you? A frying pan or a hibachi?
You gotta go hibachi.
It's no contest.
The great tasting flame broiled Whopper, just $2.99 with fries and a drink at Burger King.
Coming up, David Schwimmer of Friends hangs out with the single guy and shares stories from his past, only on E.T.
When reflecting upon your life, you'll find that what was hip, what was square, what was in, out, or far out never really mattered. You have what really matters: love, happiness, and your health. To protect these things, you need a health plan with flexible benefits, top-rated hospitals and physicians, and a medical advice line. With Providence Good Health Plan, you learn to take care of not only your health, but your life, too.
Back-to-back Better Country, 99.5 KWJJ.
If I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight?
Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, you never knew how much that muddy water meant to me.
Back-to-back Better Country, 99.5 KWJJ.
That's right.
Like I said, this place, it speaks to me. There's the ocean, the sand, the sky, the oneness with nature. All that the Great Spirit has given us, which is beautiful.
Yeah, you're right. The gaming center should go right over there.
When you can't get to a TV, but it's news you need to know, call Coin TV's News Call, 778-6000, extension 1010.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight.
This is a place for crazy people. I'm not saying you're not mentally ill. For all I know, you're crazy as a loon.
Brad Pitt like you've never seen him before, as a psycho caught in Bruce Willis's nightmare.
I know some things that you don't know. Yes, my son.
E.T. has the exclusive on Brad Pitt's new look. Plus,
you know you can get in the ring with anybody and take him down.
Those Hollywood hard bodies, from Antonio Sabato Jr. to Courtney Cox to Pamela Lee.
Pamela Anderson, she looks incredible.
Pamela's definitely a 10, and she kickboxes like a 10 kickboxer, too.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. E.T. examines Hollywood's hottest bods, the secrets of the stars.
I run into people all the time. They say, I do you every day.
That's tomorrow.
Swedish supermodel Vendela is among the world's most beautiful women and, until now, among the most eligible. While taping a sitcom in Hollywood this week, Vendela revealed to E.T. that she is marrying a Norwegian businessman.
I'm getting married. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's so great. I've had the ring for about, I don't know, a couple of days. So it's very, very new. Yeah. And of course, E.T. is the first to know, right?
Congratulations, Vendela. Someday, Bridget Hall may be a supermodel just like Vendela, but for her first calendar, Bridget took off for the Caribbean paradise of St. Bart's with a bag full of swimsuits and Entertainment Tonight.
Hi, E.T. I'm Bridget Hall. Come and join me while I shoot my calendar in St. Bart's.
Bridget Hall is mighty grown up for a 17-year-old.
Okay, E.T., what do you think?
As a veteran of 3 years of modeling, she definitely knows how to work a camera.
Oh, yes, I like it.
All right, guys, it's the all-American look now.
Whether she's waiting patiently for the tide to come in or dangling breathlessly on the edge of a hillside swimming pool, Bridget Hall is loving every minute of being a teenage supermodel. At the recent Paris fashion shows, Bridget got her first look at her new calendar.
I really like that one. That one's my favorite.
After sharing her calendar, Bridget revealed she wanted to do some super sexy shot, but the people who took her pictures said, hold on.
They were a little nervous because I was 17 when I shot it, so they're like, wait till you're 18, then we'll shoot you really sexy. So I'm like, all right.
But that's this year. Next year?
I don't see anything wrong with anything I do, and, you know, if I want to go topless, shoot a picture topless, I think it's okay.
Bridget Hall's landmark calendar is in stores now.
Michael Douglas has already won Oscars as an actor and as a producer. Now Bob Goen talks with him about the logical next step, the White House. Well, in a movie anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
I couldn't wait to get to work in the morning and get my do on just right and get the suits on and walk out of the trailer. And good morning, Mr. President. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Charlie. Good morning, Charlie.
In The American President, Michael Douglas is the main man in the White House. Rob Reiner directs, and from the looks of it, all the president's men had a swinging good time.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
You guys are dancing together, so...
Yeah, he got nervous about that. So he said, dude...
What, dancing with you?
Yeah, I said, you're good, Rob. You're very, very good.
Did he lead?
No, I led.
Okay.
I led. That's the problem.
Michael almost got into politics himself when he was asked to run for governor of California.
Some senators and some congressmen came to me at one point, and they said, you know, we've done this big study. We've hired a person to do a study, and our study shows that if we can get somebody who is well-known, recognizable, and can afford to pay for his own campaign, that we have a chance.
Now, Michael told me that he does have one dream about this movie. He wants to go to one of those White House screenings with the first family. He wants to sit a few rows behind President Clinton and then see how he reacts to the movie. Mary?
Now, I know you're dashing off to interview Hollywood's hottest and funniest star right now, Bob. What are you going to talk about?
Well, if I told you that, it would spoil the surprise. Let me just say that this conversation that I'm going to have is going to leave you stunned and amazed, and you'll hear it on Thursday.
Oh, thanks a lot, Bob. The American President opens 2 weeks from Friday. The president may be the most powerful guy on earth, but when it comes to spies, nobody is sexier than 007. I talked with Pierce Brosnan about this once-in-a-lifetime part and about the woman who inspired him to do it right. It's Pierce Brosnan's dream role, 007, a part that he couldn't take in 1986. Now he's bonded and his career has blasted off. But there's a sad side to his super success in GoldenEye. His wife, Cassandra, actually appeared in one of Roger Moore's Bond films.
Have I ever?
She died of cancer in 1991 and couldn't be here to see his dream come true.
In the making of it, yes. You kind of quietly think to yourself, well, how am I doing, kiddo? Is it okay? Sure. And you want it to be successful. I want it to be good, and for her memory, for all the life that we had together.
Those 4 years and that struggle and the grief in losing her has to have made a huge difference.
That's a lot of pain and loss to deal with. It leaves a mark.
Pierce has been able to move on with his life. For the past year, he's been dating television journalist Keely Shea Smith.
Do you think about getting married again? Is that something that we might see down the line?
Keely is a wonderful lady, and we've had a wonderful time together, and we have a wonderful time together. Keely has no desire to get married. I don't have any desire to get married. There's too much happening in my life right now. But no marriage plans. Too much life ahead.
He's a terrific Bond, by the way. GoldenEye was a family affair for Pierce. His 22-year-old son, Christopher, was an assistant to the director on the film. GoldenEye opens 2 weeks from Friday.
David Schwimmer is one of TV's hot friends, but this Thursday he has a class reunion with a real friend on NBC's The Single Guy. David Schwimmer and Jonathan Silverman take us back to high school days, and it's only on ET.
This is actually our first on-camera interview ever together, so...
My nipples are hard just thinking about that.
He may be TV's sexiest new single guy, but Jonathan Silverman isn't flying solo this week. Not with his old high school friend David Schwimmer on set, making a special guest appearance.
All right. Okay. We first met in 9th grade. No one else would speak to us.
That's true.
So we bonded.
You understand, you haven't seen, like, pictures of us in 9th grade. Actually, Johnny, I think you were much cuter.
No, I was not. You would not describe it. I was very short.
All the girls thought you were cute. I had a premature mustache, and we were both short. I was chubby. Jonathan was not.
We really bonded in Coach Billingsley's football.
Yeah,
but
football mostly.
Schwim and I were usually the short wide receivers. So we had a good
definitely short and wide.
Yeah. And God, could he receive.
Thank you. Good night. We'll be here all week.
Now, these self-described nerds from the Beverly Hills High class of '84 have graduated into TV's must-see stars of '95. And 11 years later, they're still true to their school and to each other.
It's like effortless working together because, I mean, we kind of speak the same language and have the same kind of sense of humor.
By the way, these two have acted together before in a high school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Tomorrow on ET, another Friends hunk, Matthew Perry, visits Caroline in the city.
Now the O.J. Simpson autograph show. When he was in jail, O.J.'s signature on trading cards helped him pay his legal bills. But now that he's free, how much is O.J.'s name worth? By cashing in on his sports hero status, O.J. Simpson earned an estimated $4 million while he was on trial. By signing some 2,500 trading cards, he pocketed $200,000. These $3,400 bronze statues could earn Simpson as much as $1 million. And now one of his agents reports that O.J. will attend an Atlantic City sports memorabilia show in February. Simpson will autograph cards and sports gear with prices beginning at $130 per signature. A spokesperson for the National Organization for Women calls the event shameful, and sports memorabilia experts say O.J.'s dreams of a fat paycheck may go up in smoke.
I haven't had any people calling me trying to buy his stuff. The consumers right now are being very selective, and so in my opinion, the price probably will come down because there won't be as much demand at that level.
Al Cowlings found out the hard way that just being O.J.'s buddy doesn't guarantee success at a card show. He showed up recently at a trade show ready to sign. 2,000 people were there, but just 70 paid for his autograph. NAC was only charging $20.
She's sung for Mad Max. Now, Tina Turner burns for 007. More from her GoldenEye video later on Entertainment Tonight.
What primetime news anchor was a 6-time loser for Homecoming Queen? The answer is coming up in today's birthdays.
For all that kids go through growing up, we offer a special way to celebrate their efforts with Nutella. Hazelnut, skim milk, and a touch of cocoa gives it the taste kids love. Share a little Nutella. Spread something special.
Take a breath. Notice anything? Well, if you happen to have a Tic Tac in your mouth, you would. You notice your breath tastes fresh. People around you would notice your fresh breath, too. Can you breathe without a Tic Tac? Of course. But I wouldn't recommend it.
When you're blowing your nose really hard, does your tissue fall apart?
Just go right through them.
I blow right through them.
It doesn't hold. It tears.
Give me one tissue, I'll destroy it.
That's why there's Puffs Extra Strength.
The softness and the strength.
It's made to take the biggest sneezes, the hardest blows, because it's twice as strong when wet than the leading regular tissue.
I want the ones that don't fall apart. After all those blows, they're tough.
Funny nose and stays dry.
Puffs Extra Strength.
Strongest for your nose through all the blows.
Best of both worlds, soft and strong.
From Sidney Sheldon's bestseller, they were the best of friends and the most brilliant of doctors until her need for the erotic.
You know, 3 is a very spiritual number.
Her murder charge.
You got too close to a patient, and you crossed the line.
And her interracial affair ripped their world apart.
I'm gonna fight this thing.
Gail O'Grady, Brooke Shields, and Vanessa Williams.
The prosecutor is going after murder 1. He wants your life.
Sidney Sheldon's Nothing Lasts Forever, Sunday.
We'll be gone 2 weeks. Here's our itinerary. Now, the dog gets fed twice a day.
Okay.
Help yourself to anything in the fridge. You like lobster?
Oh, yeah.
Normally, I'd tell you to enjoy the home theater, but we've given the actors the week off.
Oh.
Also, you know the hockey rink?
Mm-hmm.
Could you defrost it?
Oh, sure.
Here is today's Powerball jackpot.
please adjust your dreams accordingly.
And if you need to move the helicopter, the key's under the mat.
Okay.
Here are the Halloween birthdays. What primetime news anchor was a 6-time loser for Homecoming Queen? It's NBC's Jane Pauley. She's 45 today. And actress Deidre Hall is 48.
CBS News anchorman Dan Rather is 64 today. And Dale Evans, the Queen of the West, is 83.
Your afternoons are busy, but you want the latest news. So at News Center 6, we're giving you the news at 4, the news at 5, the news at 6. All the details, plus the latest weather forecasts at 4, at 5, and at 6. The whole story in half an hour, only from News Center 6.
Introducing the amazing new forklift, the 25-pound dinner fork that doubles as a barbell. The forklift turns every meal into a calorie-burning workout.
If you want to make all kinds of money, come up with a new home fitness craze. But until then, take care of the money you have with free checking from Washington Mutual.
It's amazing, and it really works.
The amazing forklift. Order now, and we'll include the really big spoon free.
That's different. That's Washington Mutual.
Dear Mr. Clean, my big bottle of cleaner still keeps me on my hands and knees for tough dirt. Can your little bottle really do better?
Ultra Mr. Clean will help you in a big way. Unlike other cleaners, just a capful of Mr. Clean has concentrated ingredients unique to Ultras. This powerful formula attacks and dissolves dirt, easily beating this leading cleaner. So stand up to tough, hard-to-clean dirt with Ultra Mr. Clean. And clean it to the Ultra Shine.
Eating fish can cut your chance of a heart attack in half. At 11, get menu changes to save your life. Find out what this 9-year-old thought about covering the World Series for David Letterman tonight on the News at 11 on News Center 6.
Production assistance furnished by the GM MasterCard. If you want to save money toward the new GM car or truck of your dreams, don't forget your GM card, today's financial vehicle. We leave you this Halloween with more from the title song from the new James Bond film, GoldenEye.
U2's Bono and The Edge wrote it. Tina Turner sings it, and you can enjoy it.
Happy trick-or-treating.
What one thing can you eat to cut your chance of cardiac arrest in half? Find out at 11. Also, hear ghost stories from a haunted hall in Portland tonight on the News at 11.
I'm a professional matchmaker. I work at home.
I'm a U.S. West home office consultant. I consult with people who work at home.
I have a computer and fax machine, and I needed help making them work with my phone.
The home office version of a lover's triangle. Very frustrating.
So I called the U.S. West Home Office Consulting Center. Thanks to Joe, I never miss a call. Sometimes it's hit or miss with my clients.
We've got a great relationship going.
We're a perfect match.
Call 1-800-898-WORK and get this free guide to home office success from U.S. West.
So we had this idea. Why not open a place where people could walk in and get an honest-to-goodness hot meal? It's a place called Boston Market. It's a simple idea, but that's the point. To build a kitchen around ovens instead of microwaves and fryers, where the chicken and turkey are slow roasted so they're juicy and delicious. The ham is double glazed and always tender. Even the meatloaf is double sauced. And the side dishes are freshly prepared and the mashed potatoes are made from scratch. Introducing the new Boston Market.
For generations, bread has been an important part of every meal at the Riccatellis. And right now, while the crust is still hot,